welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about this experiment I've been doing with myself and my mind. So if you've been watching my videos for quite a while or any time at all, in this past, I'd say 6 months or so, I discovered frequencies. Now, I didn't discover them, obviously, but I discovered on YouTube audio that you can listen to that is a certain frequency. So, the frequency of the universe, or the frequency of the Schumann resonance, Schumann, the resonance that the earth makes. I think it's 7 hertz or something, 7 point something hertz. Well, these frequencies, what got me interested in them is I watched this documentary on Amazon called HAARP Conspiracy. Now, this thing in Alaska, this HAARP, this, I don't know what it is. It's like a big energy conductor, I guess, I'm not really too sure, but it's a huge installation in the north of Alaska that is a military installation, and it is said to supposedly be able to have the ability to control the weather and then to change the frequency of an area. Now, our human organism is like a receptor. It's like an antenna. Okay, so there's all this information, all this knowledge floating around us, and this whatever. This is just my theories on shit, okay? I know I sound crazy. Trust me, I know. But the way I think of it as is there's just a bunch of information floating around in the ether, whatever you want to call it. And when you hone in on the ability to decipher between random thoughts popping in and out and who you are, and your energy, you check your energy, you follow your intuition, all of these things, you start to be more in tune with these cycles, and you're more when you have an open mind, it's easier to affect you. Regardless is if you have an open mind or not, though, when you listen to frequencies, they will affect you, because you don't have control over what your body responds to. So if there is a frequency that is being pumped in, say, through the radio with the music, it can make people feel a certain way. So if you listen to, there is frequencies there's a bunch on YouTube. Now, the 2 people that I listen to that make them are Theta Realms and Love Motives. Theta Realms, obviously, they do a lot of sleep frequencies, dream frequencies, DMT frequencies, and all of these things your body will naturally respond to. Your internal rhythm will start to match the frequency that you're listening to. You will be able to feel it. Trust me, I listen to them every night, and I've not gone to sleep faster ever in my life than when I've listened to these frequencies. When I put frequencies in, when I wear headphones and listen to them at night, I literally close my eyes and I'm asleep within minutes. And I don't fall asleep easy. I could be tired as hell and just lay there all night long, not being able to sleep. But when I listen to this stuff, you can focus on the sound and the way, because you'll be able to feel it. The way they design it, these people, the way they design these sounds, they have binaural beats, they have different ranges of frequencies stacked on top of each other. So it sounds like a bunch of different noises, but the longer you listen to it, the more it starts to merge into one. It's almost like white noise. You get lost in it very easily. And it's not annoying, because there's some with really deep bass, and you can feel the bass pumping down into your system. And then all of a sudden your blood will feel like it is pumping to that rhythm, because I think that's what happens. Now, after months of doing this every single night and meditating in the morning with it too, because you can look up anything. You can look up frequencies for happiness, for positive outlook, for weight loss, for sleeping better, for astral travel, for dream recall, for confidence. Like there is an infinite amount of these things online, and it's amazing. Because this heart machine that I was telling you about earlier, what their sole purpose is with that machine is it pumps a frequency up into the ionosphere. So there's the stratosphere, there's the other sphere, and then there's the very top layer, what causes like the northern lights to happen when the solar particles hit the ionosphere. That's what causes the aurora. But so they are pumping these frequencies from this heart machine, from this heart thing in Alaska, up into the ionosphere, and they're basically putting out low vibrational frequencies, and it's almost like it's hitting a bell. Okay, so imagine the ionosphere, it's covering the entire Earth, it's all everywhere, and they pump that frequency up onto it, and it reverberates back down onto Earth. So, and it will come back down with resonance. So it's a higher pitch, but it's low frequency tones. Do you understand? And low frequency tones can have a negative effect on the human organism. It can cause you to feel anxious. It can cause you to feel depressed, emotional. Like it affects which is why like you can go into a room, and if people are arguing, you could feel that shit, because that's the frequencies they're putting off. Or if somebody else is really happy, it naturally just brings your mood up, because that's the frequency that they are putting off. It's insane what the mind, body, and soul are capable of. It's crazy. So after months of doing all of these things, meditating every morning, listening to frequencies that improve my memory, my dream. Okay, so these are the benefits that I have actually noticed. Like, okay, so as you guys know, I have mental illness, and I have anger issues, okay? And I have control issues. Well, I used to. I don't really have issues with them anymore. They still pop up every once in a while, but now, after listening to these frequencies for so long, I am able to remove myself from a situation, and I have become more understanding of other people, and I've become so much more hyper aware of how I am perceived, whether it be negative or positive, and I am able to look at myself from an outside perspective and actually consciously critique myself and notice notice my flaws that were so obvious, but I couldn't see them in the past. I could not distinguish between what was what, because my mind was so at a disarray. But the things I've noticed is, one, dream recall. My dream recall, my ability to remember my dreams, and have, on top of that, have super vivid dreams full of symbolism and maybe answers to questions that I'm still deciphering, obviously, because dreams are all symbolism, and they take a little bit to uncover the meaning to them. So the vivid dreams, the dream recall is out of this world. It's like amazing, better than trying to, I've tried the dream recall in the past where I've got up in the morning, wrote down my dreams every single time, and just like, tried to like stay still in the morning and just think about the dream, and then it still just goes away. But now, after I've been listening to these tones and these frequencies and these binaural beats, I can literally visualize and just put myself in my dream in my mind. Like if you have a visualization skill, it's a hard skill to acquire, because you have to like really practice at it, unless you're just... Sorry, my daughter just got here and I had to like go talk to her for a minute. But anyway, The vivid dreams, I'm less reactive, I'm calmer, and it's so much easier to meditate. Like, if you've ever tried to meditate and you have a hard time clearing your mind, or like just not focusing in on a thought, this actually helps a lot. But I just wanted to tell you guys about this stuff because it's actually, I think it's really beneficial, and I think if a lot more people knew about it, it would be a lot helpful for a lot of people. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.